YouTube, what's going on? Excuse me, it's your boy Ray. I'm the original ordinary guy back again, another video. Gloomy day out here, a little chilly out here a little bit in CLT Queen City, but we headed to the job. You know, the grind continues, fellas, Fellas, if you're 30 years old or older, it's okay to start over. I'm here to tell you that right now, man. Don't be ashamed to start over. Don't be ashamed to look at what you've done so far and say it's not enough. Don't be ashamed to look at what you've done so far and say, I messed up. I messed up. I jacked up. I jacked this up. Whatever it is, it's a catastrophe. It's okay. I've been there. I've done that. At 30 years old, I moved out of my apartment and I moved into my mother's house at 30 years old, right? Not the most satisfying moment, but I did it for a reason, Even though I felt like, I don't know why, but I felt like I could do what I needed to do without moving back in with her, which I soon found out it was impossible. Fellas, I moved back into my mom's house with $278. That's all I had. The day I moved back in was, I think, August of 2022. I had just turned 30 a couple months prior to that. I felt an inner embarrassment because I felt like I should have had more money, not because I had to move back in with her, but because I felt like I should have had more money than $278. I felt like I should have had more money and all those are all my accounts. I had about 3 accounts. Those are all 3 of my accounts combined together, $278. So fellas, don't let anybody shame you for saying that, you know what, I got to move back in with my dukes. But don't feel bad for calling her up. Don't feel bad for calling your dad up, your auntie up, your cousin, going to get a room with your cousin. Don't feel bad for starting over at 30 years old. You are almost in your prime years, 35, 40 prime years. Take those 5 years, hell, take 2 years, 3 years to get it right. Save up some bread. The economy is ass. Now, if you can manage. But if you can't, don't feel bad. Don't worry about what other people are telling you or talking about to you because you want to start over. It has nothing to do with them. Because, like I always say, when you die, when you're in that grave, they're not going to want to jump in with you anyways. So why the hell should you care what they think? Why the hell should you care what they think? I know a lot of guys, 30 plus, sad to say, but are captured by the lifestyles that they see on the fake ass social media outlets. So they're comparing their lives and, man, this guy's younger than me. And man, this guy, he's just 18, 17. He's doing a lot. Yeah, he's doing a lot. It looks like he's doing a lot. You don't honestly know. I don't honestly know that guy's life, but you know your life. And that's all that really matters. And your life is saying, hey, we need a reset button. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know where you're going to pull this from, but we need a reset button. When I moved out here to Charlotte, I had to start over. Yeah, I got money, but bruh, I don't know this city. I don't know people. It's been a year since I've been here. I'm still getting used to things here. I had to start all the way over. No friends, no connections, none of that. Now I got a little bit of traction on social media, making a little bit of money on social media. Thank God to the algorithm out here because it's smaller because it is a smaller city, but it's so many people in this city. So many things to do, so many things to explore. It's almost, when I got here, I wanted to leave. I ain't gonna lie to you. But now I done became excited. I done became intrigued. This is an interesting time in my life. I'm 33 years old. It's an interesting time in my life. Fellas, once again, don't be afraid to start over at 30. Well, if you're into fitness, if you want to get into fitness, it's crazy because fitness is the lifestyle for me, hardcore lifestyle for me. It's guys 25, 26, early 20s, somebody, oh, it's over. I can't get in shape. What? You imagine, so Gen Z's feeling like that. Imagine how the guys in my age group are feeling. They're feeling even more horrible about their bodies. If those guys are young, supposed to be full of testosterone, which they're not. Majority of men are not, because of the foods they eat and things, the way they treat their bodies. If they feel like that, imagine what the guys in my age group feel like. They feel like hell. So they definitely think it's over, even though it's not. It is not too late to start over with your fitness journey at 30 years plus. 31, 32, I don't give a damn where you at in your 30s. Let your 30s be your catalyst. Let your 30s be a stomping ground. Okay, I'm going to get more familiar with myself, and I'm especially going to go get more familiar with my financial self, my physical self, and my mental self. I'm going to get more familiar. I'm going to get in depth. It's never too late, fellas. Let me tell you that. These are the prime years. I've said it in multiple videos, man. These are the prime years. Don't let these people trick you at your spot. You understand? So if you're a young man and you coming into your 30s and you ain't got it figured out, okay, cool. If you putting belt to ass, or you at least trying to put belt to ass, you make an attempt to put belt to ass, okay, cool. We love that. We love to see that. That's what we love to put our eyes on, man. Men that are striving for greatness. But if you find yourself in the depths, if you find yourself in debt, if you find yourself, crawling, scratching, and kicking and screaming for every inkling of your life, it might be time to start over, fellas. It might be time to call that family member up. Hey, I'm really struggling. It might be time to swallow that pride. Let that pride go, man. I did it. See, out here, I was supposed to move out in July, but my brother, he convinced me to move out later on in November. So that's what I'm going to do. But I don't want to be no burden. That's one thing you don't want to be. If you got to start over, don't be no burden. Don't become no burden to nobody, man. Do your thing. Get your hours. Get your overtime. Get your entrepreneurship on. Get your side hustle on. Do what you got to do to raise some money for yourself. If you got kids, of course, take care of your kids. Hell, if you even got a woman, deal with that situation as well, which I don't agree you should be dating while you're broke or in this come up stage anyways. That's me personally. I don't believe you should be dating. I don't believe in dating under another man's roof or in another woman's house where your mom, your auntie, your grandparents, grandma, grandfather. So that's just me personally. But still, if you're going to go against that, do it responsibly. This is your time to get a refreshment. And especially if you have those behind you that are like, cheering you on. My mom cheered me on. When she found out the plan, when she found out the goal at hand, she was like, okay, come on, come back. Even though me being stubborn and just me being so used to being by myself, I was a little hesitant, but she welcomed me with open arms. It took some time to get used. It took time to get used to getting used to living with her, because I haven't done it in like 6-7 years. So when I did, it was like weird. It felt weird. But after a while, I got used to it. And then the plan was clear. Get your, get your thousands, get your 5 figures and get the hell up out of there. And I got my 5 figures and I got the hell up out of there. And now the Brody, he's letting me, stay for an extended time. So I'm getting even more 5 figures and I'm getting the hell up out of there in November. I got a plan. It's mapped out. I'm ready to go. I'm locked and loaded. Is it perfect? Hell no. I done had some bumps in the road, but that's all a part of the process, man. This is the beautiful thing about being a man. You're going to go through a lot of hardships and you're going to get your ass whooped. It's coming. No, why would you skip the ass whooping part? That's where you grow. I don't understand when people want to skip the hard part. Hell, you trying to skip the growth. You trying to skip steps. It don't work like that. So it's time to swallow that pride, fellas. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Let people talk, man. Let people talk, bro. Let them talk. I don't understand. It baffles me, If I see me, right, and I know what I have going on, I know how I look, I know what, the lifestyle I'm living or aiming to live, and then I look at the people talking about me, it doesn't, 9 times out of 10, it does not match up. It does not match up. Those that are talking are usually going to be on social media, especially if you're big on social media. The people out of shape, they don't even like their lives. You know what I'm saying? They 40 plus in the basement. It's a lot of guys on these troll accounts, 40 plus in the basement. It's a lot of guys in real life, 40 plus in the basement. Now, they got a chance to start over too, but they're not taking it serious. They too busy trolling you for trying to take it serious. Okay? So let people talk. That's the fun thing about living life. Let people talk. They have that right. That's their freedom of speech. Let them talk. So when it's time for you to come up, it's time for you to show your ass, you know, you can use that as fuel. You can use that as motivation. But I understand that if you are captured or you have been compromised by the social media life, you will look at people's lives and be like, man, they have it made in this, they have it made in the shade. And sometimes that's not the case. That could be daddy's money, mommy's money. That could be that they stayed focused. You know what I'm saying? They got a good partnership. They got a good business idea. They got a good plan. They got a good strategy of social media. They might be social media savvy. It could be a lot of things. It could be fake. It could be a game to them. You know what I'm saying? It could be a show just to put on for the people. It could be a lot of things, fellas. Look at your own life. And if you can look at your life and say, okay, I got this, cool, that's fine. No need to start over. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep adding on to it. But if you look at your life and be like, damn, this ain't what that is, man. This is not it. And it's not been it, not for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. Hell, this not been it for a couple of years. I've really been struggling. I've really not been on my A game. Now, if you haven't been on your A game, if you're just being lazy, if you're just being a simpleton, then that's different. Then you need to go fix more than go moving in. So you need to start over, and then you need to do other things as well. But if you just really been scratching tooth and nail, fellas, trust me, there's no shame in the game, and don't have no shame in your game. Because let's say you're 30 right now, and you be like, okay, I got a 3-year plan. I'm gonna live with such and such for 3 years. Imagine in 3 years you'll be up. If you stick to the plan, you'll be up. 33, you'll be up. 2 years later, 7 years later, you're in your prime years, doing what you do, moving how you move with the money that you saved and invested. So don't look at it right now. Don't look for the gratification right now. We all look for gratification right now. I don't care who you are, no matter how alpha or how stoic you may be thinking you are. We all look for gratification right now. But let's delay it. Let's put a little delay on there, and then we can go and grab. I'm delayed right now, man. I want a new car. I mean, I love my car to death, but I want a new car. I'm going to get a new car. Delayed gratification, man. I can wait. This car is doing it for me. This car is faithful to me. It's really getting me there. No problems. I want the new crib. I'm gonna get the new crib. I gotta wait. Delayed gratification. I want the new this, the new that. I want some things, and you know what I'm saying, a little bit of materialistic things. We all do. But let's delay it. We got plans. We got goals to reach. You know what I'm saying? I got the belt now. You know what I mean? I'm here to put belt. I'm putting belt to ass. I had to start over. In order for me to put belt to, I definitely had to start over. I started over at 30 years old. I'm 33 now. I mean, what more can I ask for? I'm blessed. You understand? Fellas, do not be ashamed. I'm here to tell you, let this video be a reminder. Don't be ashamed. And don't get in there when you have been accepted to start over and lose it. Don't get lazy. Don't get lackadaisical. Stay focused. The drive to be better should be more intensified. All right? It's not advice. This is a warning. That's another day in reality for your ass. Love.